Congratulations, President Trump. Sarah and I send our warmest wishes to you, Melania, and the American people on your second inauguration as President of the United States. Your first term as President was filled with groundbreaking moments in the history of the great alliance between our two countries. You withdrew from the dangerous Iran nuclear deal. You recognized Jerusalem as Israel's capital. You moved the American embassy to Jerusalem, and you recognized Israel's sovereignty over the Golan Heights. You also brokered the historic Abraham Accords, in which Israel made peace with 4 Arab countries.
Інаугурація нового президента Сполучених Штатів Дональда Трампа. Він сильна людина. Я бажаю успіху президенту Трампу, всій Америці. Українці готові працювати разом з американцями, щоб досягти миру, справжнього миру. Це шанс, яким потрібно скористатись.
Az Egyesült Államokban úgy döntöttek, hogy lejönnek a szerről. Erről szól Donald Trump győzelme, és erről szól a 6,5 óra múlva kezdődő új amerikai gazdaságpolitika is.
All members of my cabinet to marshal the vast powers at their disposal to defeat what was record inflation and rapidly bring down costs and prices. The inflation crisis was caused by massive overspending and escalating energy prices, and that is why today I will also declare a national energy emergency. We will drill, baby, drill.
Thing about this most recent salmonella outbreak is that it was caused by a dessert most commonly served at hotels and restaurants. Sweet cream mini pastries now responsible for a countrywide salmonella outbreak.
If they have these products, they should, discard them immediately.
61 people have fallen sick from salmonella, with 17 of them hospitalized. The culprit, sweet cream brand mini pastries, most of those cases found in Quebec and Ontario.
Symptoms, they include things like nausea, fever, diarrhea, stomach cramps.
These pastries also found in hospitals and retirement homes.
Yeah, the pastry recall is concerning because it may actually impact many establishments around the country.
This comes the same week a food recall warning was issued for several brands of eggs. Potential salmonella contamination on shell eggs from these 6 brands spanning at least 3 provinces, BC, Manitoba, and Ontario.
We know the actual number is probably much larger than that. Some people will have mild symptoms, some people will have no symptoms whatsoever, and those are individuals who will never make it to clinical care.
Food safety experts say 3 of the last 6 years have seen record-breaking numbers of food recalls, but that doesn't necessarily mean that food is becoming less safe, just that they're doing a better job of testing foods and detecting contamination.
8 people have been killed in a fire at a nursing home in the capital of Serbia. Police say that the fire is believed to have been started intentionally by a resident who was killed in the blaze. 7 other people said to be injured, the flames engulfing a third of the facility. 30 people were in the home located in a rural area at the time of the fire.
Colombia has declared a state of emergency after rebel guerrillas launched a brutal, violent attack that killed over 100 and displaced almost 20,000 people. The Colombian president, Gustavo Petro, has declared war against the rebel militants, the National Liberation Army, the ELN. The emergency declaration will grant authorities the power to restrict the movement of people, while some 5,000 Colombian soldiers try to quell the violence, one of the worst the country has seen in years. The Colombian army on Monday started evacuating people from the country's northeast regions after the ELN reportedly targeted civilians accused of collaborating with a rival group. ELN has denied these allegations. Hundreds of terrified citizens took refuge in the town of Tibu, while several others fled into neighboring Venezuela. Reports suggest that Tibu has been heavily cordoned off with barracks, and troops have been deployed to patrol the region. Over the last 5 days, bloodshed has been reported from the remote areas of the Amazon to the northeastern border regions around Venezuela. According to analysts, the violence was caused by a turf war by rival militias after the faltering peace process threatened their unity and profits coming from the lucrative cocaine trade.